Hi everyone, this is Ashutosh. Welcome to this video. In this video, we are going to see an interesting feature about App Engine Studio called as application collaborations. Now, as the name suggests, collaborations, it means how can we collaborate in the development of the app and by including segregation of duties within the development teams, right? Same like delegated developer in our legacy studio. Here in this app collaborations, we can define the segregation of duties. We can define the permission set for the developers with respect to users and group of users both. Okay, I am pretty excited about this feature because if you are early adopters of citizenship development, you will know the importance of this, and that is the reason I'm creating this video so that I can explain you why application collaborations. Now let's assume a case where in your organization you have a huge DevOps team of 10, 15 developers and you want to delegate the responsibilities within the team to respective users. So what you can do is you can create a subset of permissions and you can assign it within the team, right? Um, you can have a Scrum Master, for example, who can do the administrative work of the application. You can have a release manager who can actually deploy the application, right? You can have hardcore developers in your team who can do the development of the application. If I go deeper into this, then you can have some specialized UI developers who can do a UI development for your portal, for your workspace. You can give only limited access for those part by using application collaboration. Okay. And segregation of duties, I see it as an important term because it allows you to govern the application and secure the application in proper manner. And that's the reason this application collaboration is very important to an organization. Let's go ahead and see how to set up this application collaboration within ServiceNow. So the first thing which you should be aware of is your your instance should be on the Rome release because this feature is in Rome. So yes, definitely this should be on the Rome release. Second, you have to activate a plugin called as application collaboration. So you can see on my screen, this is the plugin app collaboration, which is installed currently in my instance. Once you install this application, you will see an extra menu called as App Engine Collaborations. If you look at Quebec release and Quebec instance, you will not find this, but you will find App Engine Studio. Definitely you need App Engine Studio licenses to use this feature. Next, going forward, let's see what is descriptors. Descriptors, sorry. Out of the box, ServiceNow has provided with two subsets that is called as editor and owner. Now I'm saying it as subset because that is my term to say descriptors, but you can decide if you want to call it a descriptors, then that's fine. If I go to the editor descriptors, you will see that there are 12 permissions assigned to this particular descriptor, where this permissions you will find something similar to the legacy, not legacy, but the studio, uh, the old studio which we used to use, and there we used to use the manage developer option to give these permissions. But in App Engine Studio, we use this app collaboration to set the permissions for the application. Then here you can see we can add a user. So simply you can click new, the application for which you need to add the permission you can select, and then the user who will have the application or who will have these permissions, you can select the collaboration user and submit the request. Once you do that, what will happen is in the background, this permission set is always tied with a role, and that role is specific to the scoped application. Okay, and that is actually saved here. So this is the table scope permission set role assignment. Here you can see this is my scoped application. This is the role and this is the permission set. So let's say if I give tables and forms, so automatically the user who is part of that descriptors will get this role. I'm again repeating it. This is very important. Each permission set has its own unique role per unique scoped application. So for example, if I have another application, you will see another role for this integration subset with this part different. So sn underscore dd will be same, underscore everything will be different. It is decided based upon the name of the scoped application. Okay. Now, if I go to another subset called as owners, here you will see there are more roles because obviously he's the owner of the application, or the person or the group will be owner of the application. They can do much more things than the editor, right? The last part which I would like to focus on descriptor is you can create your own descriptor. So I have created this subset developers on my own, where you can see I have not added any permission yet because I want to show you how it works. But I have definitely added one user here called as John Doe. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to impersonate John Doe. I have another browser where I already have uh, impersonated John Doe. Before I go there, I would like to tell you to see this application menu, App Engine Studio. What you have to do is you have to add the users to one group. The group is out of the box group. I'm going to show you, and the group name is as far as I know, let's go to John Doe. The group name is App Engine Studio, I think. Yeah, App Engine Studio users. So this group has a role associated with it, and the role is called as this App Engine Studio.user. If you have this role, then and then only you can see this particular menu and use App Engine Studio. Just a tip. Yeah. Now, if you come here, you will see your app. So this is your application or John Doe's application. If I click on this, you will see right now, I can't see anything, but there is one table, there is one experience, there is one security role which is created. I will show it to you with my admin account. So if I go with my admin account to this particular application, you can see there are three things. One is data, one is the workspace, and one is the security role. But here with John Doe, because we have not given any role to him, he can't see anything. So let's go ahead and add one role to this subset which I have created called as subset developers. What I will do is I'm just going to go here. I'm just going to go back to the global scope because this is in global scope. I'm going to say that, okay, I want this user to, let's say, create tables and form. So I'm going to give him this role. Once I give him this role, I'm going to go back. I'm going to close this as John Doe. I'm going to end the impersonation so that it will reload the permissions. I'm going to again impersonate. It's slow. Yeah. I'm again going to impersonate John Doe. And then let's go to the App Engine Studio. Let's open the application associated with him. And now you can see he is able to see two things. Still, you can see he's not able to see experience because we have not given that role, but he is definitely able to see the security because the role is associated with table and form, and he can see the table. So this is the way how application collaboration permission set and the connection between the permission set and the user works with the app collaboration feature in App Engine Studio. And I'm really big fond of this because in future citizenship development is the way to go, and the delegated development and the scoped application part definitely is the way to go. So let's go ahead and do one more last thing, which is I want to show you something. I am going to remove this role, just a negative scenario, and save this again. Go back here, um, close this, and impersonation. And let's impersonate him again. Still loading. And let's go here. Now, you know we have removed the permissions. He does not have any permissions to do development on this application, but definitely he can see his application. Now, if I click on this, you will see an error. So record does, because definitely he does not have that role, and that's the reason he will get this error. Even if I click here and if I click on workspace, begin, still you can see the error is increasing, right? So this is how you set the permission or segregation of duties for a respective application using app collaboration. If you guys have any question around this or how to set up this, if you also have any other question around App Engine Studio, you can always reach out to me. You can always comment on this video, and also please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel to get the latest updates. In the next video, I am going to focus on how to set up the pipeline to deploy the application from one instance to another instance in App Engine Studio. So stay tuned. Thank you guys.